Hello, so besties, let's make this beautiful accordion pleats together. Welcome to Rita's Fashion Academy video tutorial. Hello, so besties, welcome to another video tutorial. So today we'll be learning how to make our accordion pleats, asymmetric accordion pleats. That's the play. Like there are two types: asymmetric, which is the straight, and the asymmetric one. So that's the one we'll be learning today. So to make it, the first thing we need, it's like a flake. The first thing we need is to get the waist measurement, and I'm working with 90 degrees. So I'll just open the angle. Like when you are doing this, let this be the person's waist measurement plus your pleat allowance. Okay, so that is what this should be. If the person's waist measurement is 20, for example, it should be 20 times 2, which will be what? 40. That's what you remove up here, so that you have enough space for your pleat allowance. It can be more depending on how full, but it's always better you do 20. So the 20 times 2 or 20 plus, that's what you have here, and that's 20 times 0.5. So with that, it means you can use 20 or you use 30. In the sense that we have 20 plus half of 20. 20 plus half of 20. That is what? Half of 20 is what? 10. So let me not bore us with calculation, but just know you always add extra to your pleat allowance. And then you remove. Since this is for illustration, I'm going to be removing from this 8. It's just the normal way you cut your 90 degrees flay. Okay, and then join your 90 degrees flay pattern. So this is what we have. And then up here we give us, here to here will give us the length of the skirt. So if you are doing long skirts, you do long. If you are doing short, you do short. So irrespective, the length you are working with all depends on what you want. So and now after this, we are now going to do the folding. You fold exactly into 2 to get the pleats now. You fold exactly into 2 so that the pleats will be centralized. That's the pattern now. And then you fold again. Now the essence of this whole folding is to centralize your pleats. It is very important. And then you fold again. So you see, this is like the 8th time. Now with this, I'll count the number of quadrats: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've gotten 8 quadrats. That is 8. And then from this 8, depending on the number of pleats you want to form, you can now continue. So if you want more, you can still, after the 8, you can still fold. If you want it very small, after the 8, you can still fold again, which will give us into 16 quadrats. And then this is what you have. And then with this now, you can now start dividing each quadrant into 2. Okay, so for the sake of this class, I'm just going to, if you want to divide each quadrant into 2, this is what I mean. This will come here. So with this, the pleats will be really tiny. The pleats will be, if it will be really tiny. This is for this, dividing these quadrats. Remember, this is 1 quadrat. Still don't forget that. This is 1. So we have 1 and 1 now. And then we'll have another one, same way. But for each, ensure you are dividing evenly into 2. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing all through. For each, you make sure you are dividing into 2. So this is what you have. It's just like folding like a fan. So this is what we have after folding. See, this is what we have. It has formed the pleats already, and then we release. So this is our pleats. This is called a pleat board that you can compress and open. You can just use your regular paper to do it, compress and open. Now we have this pleat board. Now after that, you stretch the pleat board, which is what I just did. You stretch it and then take the size of the fabric you want to pleat. This is what we have here, and spread it in a way that as if you did not pleat again. Okay, as if it is not pleated again, and then secure with pin. It's very important. We want to make this fabric now look like this our pleat board, so it's very important you secure with pin at intervals. So this is what you have. You see this extra coming out here. Please, if you are making a dress, you know it has to come up here and all the way down and complete. Please, this is not enough, and I just want to use the fabric. Now after that, we are going to follow our pleat board, which we just formed, with the same shape. So that is the essence of actually forming it. So that's what will give us the accordion pleats itself for want. So we are just going to follow it. Make sure that at every interval you are taking the fabric along. So you see the fabric is forming the pleats itself. Now this is what we are going to do all through. So if it is a bigger space, you know, you give your spaces in between. You use more pins and pin at almost every interval, so that fabric will not be left behind in any way. Now if it is a live cloth, if the pin is not able to go through again, you can use needle and thread. It is okay to use needle and thread, so that the main thing is to make sure that the pleat board is replicated on the fabric. You see the way I'm taking my time to make sure I get the pleats very well. So after everything, you hold the pleats with needle and thread. The reason for this is so that when you are pressing, it will be able to hold it. So just use needle and thread to go through from beginning to end of the pleat so that it will sit properly when we are done. So this is what we have after sewing. I'll just use so this is what we have after sewing, and we'll just use a needle line. You can do this too, but it's not part of it. Now I'll just use my pressing iron. You see, this is the back, what it looks like. Our pleat has formed. This is what it looks like at the back and then the front. So we'll just use pressing iron now to get the pleats to work. Okay. So this is our pressing iron. You press. Ensure it is steam iron. Ensure that it's steam iron. This takes a lot of time, but just to get the desired result, you have to be patient pressing. So you continue to press until you are sure that the pleat has formed. So this can take a long time, hours to actually achieve, but just continue pressing until you are sure that it has given the pleats, and it is what steam iron you are using. Then turn this way again and do the same thing. So how do you know that the pleat has formed? See, you can see that it is already, you see it's the knife pleat is already there. And then try to arrange, if there are some that missed like this one, try to arrange it so it can be pleated properly. If it is, it's because this paper is small. If it's life size, this you know how to arrange that. So this now, our pleat has formed, is fully formed. Our pleat is fully formed. You can see the knife is fully formed. If it is life size, like I said, you continue. So do for the front and then for the back. So I'm just cutting the threads that I use to secure it before pressing. let me cut out the excess parts we didn't use. And filter brush. Now, to detach this filter brush, this is what we have. So you can see our well formed and beautiful accordion, asymmetric accordion pleated skirts. Like and share this video if you found it helpful, and also don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and thread handles at Wheaties Fashion Academy. Also subscribe to this channel and feel free to drop the topic you want us to address, or any place you're having each concern you want us to address. Thank you once again for watching this video. This is Wheaties Fashion Academy YouTube handle.